Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cape Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm your host, Will Hunter.
Hello, Wolfeboro. I am Caden Laing, and we are coming to you from the great outdoors from Wolfeboro Community Television, where we bring your community to view.
And we say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro.
It is to their support and yours that programs like ours are possible on Wolfeboro Community Television.
If you'd like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219.
We also want to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on Facebook and YouTube. Once you are logged into either Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television, and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro.
Considering the current situation regarding the COVID-19 virus affecting public events and group gathering, it is important for you to confirm any of the events we mention will actually be taking place.
That's right. We are sharing with you that we know has been planned and events scheduled in the Wolfeboro area. However, safety must come first, so we respect and appreciate those who are making the difficult decisions about continuing, postponing, or canceling events.
With that said, let's head right over to the Chamber of Commerce to hear about upcoming programs and events for the week ahead. We're sending it over to you, Mrs. DeVries. Hello over there.
Good morning and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary, and I want to offer you a reminder that we do have the yellow calendar of events that you can pick up at our information center any day. And also call our office if you're curious about what's happening. That number is 569-2200. As you know, we tell you every week about some ongoing events, the model yacht racing, the farmers market, all kinds of things like that. Today we're going to take a little different focus and just offer some reminders first about the beaches that are available in Wolfeboro. There have been some changes with the policies and also in response to the pandemic, so things going on. The Cary Beach and Albee Beach are maintained by Wolfeboro Department of Parks and Recreation. You can go over to Parks and Recreation office on Route 109A, right where the Pop Whalen Arena and Abenaki Ski Lodge is located, to pick up a beach pass. A beach pass is what you will need to hang in your vehicle if you choose to park at Albee Beach or Cary Beach. So that's just for parking. There is no cost for residents and taxpayers and their guests. That includes guests of the lodging properties. So just go in and ask for your beach passes and make sure you have that if you're parking at the beach. Parks and Recreation phone number is 569-5639. And then also the public beach located in Wolfeboro is the Wentworth State Park. This year they are requiring daytime use reservations, and you can call Wentworth State Park at 569-3699 or call us again at the Information Center. We can direct you to that online reservation form as well if that works better for you. So lots of opportunities there. And oh my gosh, I'm never forgetful of how amazing our parks are in the town of Wolfeboro. There is such a variety, and we thought, since we have been filming for a few weeks right in Bean Park, yes, that's where we are today, in Bean Park, B-E-A-N, and we thought we'd tell you a little bit about it and show you around. So Bean Park was gifted to the town of Wolfeboro by the Bean family in 2011. That transaction was assisted by Wolfeboro Conservation Commission and also by the Wolfeboro Tuftonboro Land Bank. And so it's quite a large park. It features a green space and also some picnic tables. And there are also some gardens. Now, these are intentional gardens, and they are include rain gardens and intentional, again, waterfront landscaping to encourage a beautiful sitting spot here in Bean Park, but also protection of our waters along Back Bay, which is the body of water here alongside the shores of Bean Park. Now what's really fun is there is signage here. There's a couple of signs. You can see one now that really offers a lot of information on exactly what the plants are here in Bean Park and why. So a little bit of an educational twist, bring the family down and you can learn some new things about natural and rain gardens. And we mentioned the picnic tables, so the other attribute to Bean Park is it's located right off of the Cotton Valley into Bridge Falls Path and also within walking distance to the shops and restaurants both in Wolfeboro Falls, because again you can cut across the Bridge Falls Path, and also Main Street. So if you're taking out some food from one of our wonderful establishments, think about bringing it over to Bean Park for a picnic. And you can just simply watch the beautiful boats and people enjoying themselves on the waters of Back Bay. So there you have it. This is Bean Park. And you can see some people enjoying it right now. They're all around us as I'm talking with you. So come on down to Bean Park and visit the other parks located in Wolfeboro. And remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. And back to the studio.
Thank you, Mrs. DeVries. Here's some things Caden and I like to share with everyone. We'll start with Friday, August 7th.
On Friday and Saturday, you can host a yard sale to benefit Huggins Hospital's philanthropy department. For more information, go to wolfeboroyardsales@gmail.com.
Brewster Academy and the town of Wolfeboro have announced the closure of Brewster Beach to the public. This is for everyone's safety as Brewster prepares the campus for the incoming students.
The Marilee Bodwell Artist Show will be at Huggins Hospital until September 1st. Her paintings feature seascapes and floral birds.
On Saturday, August 8th,
The Arts Place at 9 North Main Street, right here in Wolfeboro, is holding its semi-annual art show featuring original paintings by local artist Peter Ferber. The unveiling starts at 9:30 a.m.
the Wolfeboro Historical Society has arranged for Dr. John Foley to give a tour of the walk-around beautiful Wolfeboro downtown area. To enjoy this tour, meet at the train station at 10 a.m. On Tuesday, August 11th,
The Wolfeboro Public Library Tuesday book group will not be meeting during the COVID-19 pandemic.
on Wednesday, August 12th.
Preschool story hour at the Wolfeboro Public Library will not be taking place until after COVID-19 is over.
On Thursday, August 13th, the Children's Toddler Time Story Hour at the Wolfeboro Public Library has been canceled until COVID-19 is over.
The Wolfeboro Area Farmers Market will be at Clark Park from 12:30 until 4:30 p.m. They often have local produce, fresh eggs, milk, meats, baked bread, and much more.
Okay, let's send over to the Parks and Recreation Department for an update on upcoming programs and activities. Christine Collins is at her desk. We're sending it over to you, Christine Collins.
Thanks, Will. Christine Collins here with Wolfeboro Parks and Recreation, just letting you know what's happening over here. So we are currently in the process of figuring out our fall plan for sports, for the ice arena, what it looks like for winter based on the COVID-19. So stay tuned for that. We are working hard to try to figure out plans and how we can make everything work. August 3rd was National Watermelon Day, and so I don't know if you have been on Facebook to check out our page lately, but we actually have been working with other rec departments, Alton, New Durham, Wakefield, and Rochester, and we have our community recreation, and so we've been working together doing different videos. We did a cook-off challenge, we did superhero video, and stay tuned because we're doing a video for the National Watermelon Day. So those are just fun little ideas you can do with your home, at home with your family, or join in and just see what other rec departments are doing. So because of COVID-19, we really haven't been able to do all the fun programming we usually do. So we've been trying to find ways to be creative and do things. Just to let you know that we're still here and we are thinking about you, and we're trying to come up with some different ideas and really engage you guys. So stay tuned on our Facebook page. Brewster Beach is closed as of August 1st, so just be aware of that. That is to help them get ready for their school year. So we still have Albee Beach and Cary Beach are open. They are still staffed with staff. We're going to try to keep it staffed as long as we can, but as students go back to school, some of my college students that are working for us, they might drift off, so we might not have as many staff, but we're going to try to manage it as long as we can. So just be aware. So make sure you have your passes available or your dump stickers to get onto those beaches. And that's about it for now. So we will see you soon. Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Christine Collins. All right, now our library director, Cindy Scott, is ready to give us a library update. We're sending it over to you, Cindy Scott.
Thanks, Will. I just want to remind everybody that the Wolfeboro Public Library is open our regular hours right now, which are Monday through Thursday, 9:30 to 8, Friday and Saturday, 9:30 to 5. A lot of people still haven't realized we're open because we still are getting calls from people saying, when are you opening? So please stop by and see the new library. Also, I wanted to tell you that the Ayers and O'Rourke rooms, which are 2 small meeting rooms that we have in the library, will now be available for quiet work or study. Also, they can be used for Skyping or any kind of very small meeting. We are allowing up to 4 people in the room at a time for up to 2 hours. You must call and make an appointment so we have time to clean the room after each use. So call the library at 569-2428 if you're interested in using these small meeting rooms. We also have a program coming up on August 11th, Tuesday, from 1 to 2. The Lakes Region Genealogy Interest Group and the Wolfeboro Public Library will be sponsoring a spot-on class for family history sleuths. This will be a virtual program, so contact DI for login information, and her email is lakesrgig17@gmail.com, or you can contact me at the library at librarydirector@wolfeboropubliclibrary.org. Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Cindy Scott. And now we'll hear from Father Cole and Deacon Charlie at St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. Hello, Father Cole and Deacon Charlie. Goodwill Hunter here. Send it over to you.
Well, hi, Will. I'm here with Deacon Charlie Ferraro at St. Katharine Drexel. You see the portrait of our founding pastor here, Father George Ham, behind us. And we're happy to be back on the air again and tell you about this week at St. Katharine Drexel. So I'm going to turn it over right now to Deacon Charlie, who he's a grandfather, has 3 grandchildren.
3, yes, 3 of them, beautiful, all little girls.
And he is an expert on baptism. Go to it.
Okay, well, we have here in our Catholics this yellow card, which is called the Founded Hope program we started a couple of years ago for grandparents and parents who wanted to have their children baptized. The sacrament of baptism is the initiation into God's grace, and through the gift of baptism you become an adopted child of God. No matter what happens to you for the rest of your life, you're always an adopted child of God that never changes. And you have the beginning seeds of faith implanted in your heart. When we celebrate the gift of baptism, we usually have family, grandparents, little children, cousins. It's a very beautiful ceremony in which there's so much joy and so much great desire for the health, the spiritual health of the child. We have the gift of light, the Eucharistic candle that's lit from the candle from Easter, the Easter candle. We bless their ears and their mouth. And at the very end, we do a blessing for the mother and the father from the altar, from which the child will receive all their other sacraments. It's one of the most joyous occasions we have. So if you're thinking about baptizing your child or your grandchild, come and see us, call the office. You can pick up one of these cards in the entrance to our church and complete it, and we'd be so very excited to introduce you to a beautiful sacrament. We also have 2 things going on Tuesday, right? We're going to record today the Lectio Divina and night prayer that will be on at 2 and 7. Is that correct?
Lectio Divina is on Tuesday at 2 o'clock and 7.
It will be, you can get that from our website. So if you go to the website, it will give you the link and you can watch that either at 2 o'clock or 7 o'clock at night on Wednesday, right?
On Tuesday.
On Tuesday,
And
okay.
then Wednesday night at 7 is the night prayer, the compliment.
Okay, all right. I'm glad Father's with me, so I wouldn't mess that up.
That's all right.
And we always want to say hello to Goodwill Hunting out there.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, so Rick, follow up on the baptism. That would be wonderful. I do also want you to pray for Judy Furness, a parishioner who has been on dialysis for 6.5 years and has chosen to discontinue. So we do have friends and parishioners who are sitting with her as she makes this great act of faith in heaven, in resurrection and life, and this transition from this life to eternity. Beautiful, beautiful. Once again now, we do have the 4 masses on the weekend, Saturday at 4, Sunday at 7, 8:30, and 10:30. You do have to wear a mask if you're in church, and also keep the social distance of 6 feet. And then after each Mass, we distribute communion on the patio outside in the fresh air. And some people have chosen not to come into the building at this time. They watch it on the website at home. We broadcast the 10:30 Mass every week. And then they drive to church and receive communion after Mass. You can come after any Mass, after the 4, the 7, the 8:30 or 10:30, and receive communion, and we'll be very happy to keep you safe, but at the same time to give you the Eucharist. So wish us well as we continue in the midst of this virus. Take care, Will, and thanks for having us on.
Thank you, Father Cole and Deacon Charlie. Well, Caden, we did it.
Yes, William, we did it, and thank you to our audience for tuning into our weekly program.
Remember, there's always something to do in and around Wolfeboro.
If you would like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station at 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com.
We hope to see you out and about.
And we look forward to seeing you next week.
With clear eyes and full hearts, I'm Will Hunter.
And I'm Caden Laing for Wolfeboro Community Television.
Bringing your community to view.
Thank you.